and welcome to Artwork Winona for the month of August. We've got a jam-packed show as usual for you. We've got someone from the Winona All Call coming to speak. It's an event to celebrate Winona LaDuke's 60th birthday. We have the Minnesota Marine Art Museum with another incredible month of events. We have Nate Nelson from Tree Dome, and Vicki English from the River Arts Alliance will be here to talk about Family Art Day. All of that coming up in just a moment.
No matter how you connect, HPC delivers fast, reliable internet and secure GigaHome Wi-Fi throughout your home for intense gaming, easy sharing, and buffer-free streaming on every device all at once, with local experts ready to help. Connect to faster internet. Connect to GigaHome Wi-Fi. Connect to now. Call or click hbci.com to upgrade your internet today.
Henry Heinz was the first to use clear bottles to show his product's quality.
This is the future.
Milton Hershey supplied every U.S. soldier with chocolate in World War II.
It was so important to winning the war.
Ray Kroc turned one restaurant into an empire the size of a small country's economy.
You never know where that moment of inspiration is going to strike.
The impact was enormous.
The Food That Built America, a mini-series event, premieres Sunday, August 11th at 9 on History.
And we're here with Cindy Killian, who is Professor Emeritus in Communications from Winona State University, but she's here to talk about a once-in-a-lifetime event, literally once in a lifetime, because it's a birthday celebration for a very important person.
Yeah.
Tell us about it. It's the Winona All Call,
It's
correct?
the Winona All Call, and it's going to happen August 23rd through the 25th, which is the same weekend as the Dakota Gathering. So we hope to have a lot of Native people here. But Winona All Call is Winona LaDuke, who you'll recall was a vice presidential candidate with Ralph Nader and is internationally known as a Native environmental activist, is having her 60th birthday. And she wanted to share that with all the Winona in the country, as well as have it here in Winona because she loves Winona.
And is named, not happens to share the name, correct?
Right, Winona, W-N-E-O-N-A-H.
Which means?
Which means firstborn daughter. So she's for anyone named Winona to gather with her on this weekend to celebrate her birthday. So we've got some events that the public's welcome to attend while we are celebrating her 60th birthday party.
And I know this is the beginning of a discussion that she'll be having with a symposium about the history of Winona and the Native American ties to this community. There's also an art gallery presentation with things inspired by Winona or famous Winonans.
Exactly, right? And that'll be at Watkins Art Gallery through September the 18th. Friday, we'll start off with reception from 5 to 7, and there's some artwork that her and Roger Boulay, who's the gallery director, have chosen, and it includes Winona's mom. Has some artwork in there.
Oh, how
She'll
cool.
be around. Rabbit Strickland, who...
Now, you said September 18th. Is that correct, or is it August 18th?
Through September the 18th.
Okay.
The reception's on Friday the 23rd.
Okay.
And then we'll shift over to Stark 103, and we'll have a symposium there where Winona and some others will share stories about Winona, about being Winona, and like you said, that'll begin a discussion that'll be told in the winter during when we can tell stories the Ojibwe way. And then Saturday, the sous chef, everyone's familiar with Sean's work. Unfortunately, Sean won't be here, but his crew's going to be here to have a feast at Wesley United Methodist.
Great.
Tickets are $40 a single, $70 for a couple. You can get them at the website, the Winona All Call website, or at the Winona Visitor Center.
Great. And there's also a concert
Yes.
at the band shell, correct?
Yes, that night, and thanks to the city, we're going to have it at the Lake Winona Band Shell. And it's featuring Corey Medina and the Brothers, who's an awesome blues, rock and roll kind
Native
of
American,
native.
but very almost internationally known
Yes.
blues rock
Yeah.
artist.
So that'll be free to the public, so everyone can bring their chairs out and hang out. We're also going to screen Carrie Pickett's The First Daughter and the Black Snake Saturday afternoon at the Historical Society at 1:30. And then Sunday, we'll gather with the Dakota Gathering about 11 o'clock to have a special jingle dance there at Unity Park.
So all Native American themed, but we've got dancing, we've got film, we've got music,
Yep.
we've got art. It's a little bit of everything,
Yep.
all to celebrate Winona LaDuke's
Yep.
60th birthday.
Yep.
And thank you so much for bringing this to the community. I know you've worked really hard to make it happen.
Sure, it's gonna
gonna
be
be
fun.
quite fun.
Yeah.
All right. And we'll be back in just a minute. Good.
I'm going to take you on a journey that will make you question everything you thought you knew. A journey that will turn your world upside down. It's a journey that will shed light on the strange, the unknown, and the unexplained. Fridays at 10. The truth is a scary thing.
High-speed internet from HBC is fast. Crazy fast. Experience crazy fast internet speeds from HBC with reliable downloads up to 1 gig. Now you can surf, stream, game, chill with speed to spare. And our GigaHome Wi-Fi whole home solution keeps it fast. Here, there, everywhere in your home. Accelerate your internet. Contact HBC and upgrade to one of our crazy fast speeds today.
7 hours of football start now. Holy Toledo! We are loaded with every touchdown down the sideline. What a catch! From every game, unbelievable! Every Sunday afternoon. Dives for the pylon, he made it. Move the sticks. Hello! With some patience and some burst. Touchdown! We were built for days like today.
Hi, I'm Melanie Messman, Advertising Account Executive at HBC. HBC offers local businesses the ability to place their advertising message into top-rated TV series, sports, and news programming, allowing your business to target viewers in 30 communities. With a locally produced TV commercial, we can show the audience what your business has to offer. Together, we can create an advertising message that brings new customers into your business. Call me to discuss how we can get your business on TV today.
And here we are with our good friends from the Minnesota Marine Art Museum, Dave Casey and Caitlin Cruchet, and they have a cornucopia of events in August. So let's start with the exhibits. The 2 new exhibits that are
Sure, we
coming up?
have 2 new exhibits coming up in the next month or so at the museum. The first one is August 23rd. It's called Underwater Dogs, Seth Castile's Underwater Dogs. Seth Castile is a photographer. Gained a lot of attention. He was taking photographs of dogs jumping underwater, posting them online, and then created a New York Times best-selling book. And it's a lot of fun. It's a humorous exhibition. You'll see these dogs jumping underwater. We're gonna have a lot of fun events around that.
Are you going to have a dog jump off the...
We are going to do some dog-friendly Mississippi Sippins, which Caitlin will talk about in a little bit here, and then some other fun dog-related
You should
events.
have some dock events. Don't they have dock diving dogs? They do. You could
They
look
do.
into that. Okay. And the other?
September 5th, we have an exhibit called H2O Art Quilts. It's an juried exhibition that comes from Studio Art Quilt Associates, and it's all art quilts, hand-stitched fiber work, all relating to water. And it's artists from all over the world that have contributed to this exhibition.
Do these places just know you need water-themed work? They're like, what does Minnesota need? We'll come up. That's
We need art
amazing.
quilts, yeah. Yes. So yeah, we look all over the place for exhibitions, and we always want to explore different medium, and the quilts is something that we haven't really had before. So we're excited
Well,
to.
those both should be huge hits. I can't imagine.
And they'll both be pretty much into 2020, starting this month
Great, great. And Mississippi Sipping, shall we talk about
Yes,
that?
we have Mississippi Sipping. It's every Tuesday from 4:30 to 6:30 through the end of September. And like Dave mentioned, we'll be doing dog-friendly Mississippi Sipping events in September in honor of underwater dogs.
Great.
Yeah, we're excited about it.
And who serves? It's Jefferson.
Jefferson's,
right,
yep, there's beer and wine for purchase,
Uh-huh.
and you can come to the museum earlier, see the galleries, and then enjoy a nice drink, a happy hour on the patio.
Right by the Mississippi.
Yes.
Great view.
Yes.
And then we have second Saturday?
Yep, second Saturdays is August 10th from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. The theme is Mighty Mississippi. So in addition to the $1 admission for everyone, we will be offering live music, art making activities that are river inspired, including I think we're painting river rocks and something about fish printing. We'll have gallery bingo, and then also in honor of this month's theme, we're going to be doing boat rides from Winona Tour Boats at 11 a.m., noon, and 1. So you have to sign up the day of. And everybody has to be present to sign up, but we're really excited about that.
That's great. That's great. And then you have a special event that I wasn't aware of.
We have Ben Weaver is a musician from the Twin Cities, musician and poet. Travels everywhere by bike. Very eco-friendly messages in his music, and he through his music and words, he helps or wishes to connect people with their ecosystem. So he's going to be doing a performance in the gallery of some of his music and poetry on Thursday, August 8th from 6 to 7 p.m.
And he's gone thousands of miles.
Yep,
right?
he's gone all over the country and all on bike. He's played in Winona several times. He's got a good following here, so we're hoping for a good crowd. Like I said, that's a free event, and that's thanks to our supporters in Ernest and Sally Mysack.
Great. And there's a kids event that I wasn't adventure.
Yes, we have Art and Venture. It's with Heather Casper, our curator of education. It's aimed at kids 6 and older, and they bring the kids through the galleries and then get inspired and then do an art making activity that is inspired by the galleries. And this month, Greg Neinhardt, who is a professor at Winona State,
Greg's wonderful.
will be teaming up with Heather. So they're going to be looking at the Placha exhibit, and then they're going to be doing origami activities based on Placha.
That's great.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
So cool. And Heather, everything she touches is a magical.
It is.
So that's really great. Well, I mean, again, you have to look at what this museum has accomplished. I mean, not only do you have world-class art, but look at the breadth of programming that happens. I mean, we could just do a show just on the museum every month and we'd be fine.
Yeah, I just touched on a few things here, but if you're interested about more, you can always go to our website, which is mmam.org. And if you click on our calendar, we have lots of events going on from toddlers through adults seniors living with memory loss. So there's something for everyone in between.
Just great, just great. Well, thank you guys so much. It's always a treat to talk with you. The permanent collection is also on view, right?
Yes.
Is there anything new to that collection? What were the last 3 paintings that?
The last unveiling that we had
A Luke's,
George Luke's, a Rousseau, and
a Wyeth.
yes.
I love how we
NC
talk
Wyeth.
about them like Rousseau, like oh yes, amongst the Rousseaus that are available in Minnesota.
Yeah. The NC Wyeth is a particular favorite of mine because NC Wyeth was most famous as an illustrator. Did like Treasure Island and a lot of these early 20th century children's and young adult fiction books. But he is the father of Andrew Wyeth, who's one of the most prominent artists of the 20th
World,
one of the most important artists of the 20th century, who's then the father of Jamie Wyeth, who's a very significant contemporary artist now. And we have all 3 of them in our collection, grandfather, father, and son.
Are they all in display?
All on display right next to each other.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Now, you may be the only museum that has that, right?
Probably not a ton of them.
That have all 3. I mean, it should be, maybe there's a Wyeth museum somewhere, but other than that, I mean, that's a pretty significant accomplishment.
Yeah, to have them all.
And again,
Very
here in
Winona.
beautiful Winona. So that's the Minnesota Marine Art Museum, open
every day but Monday from 10 to 5.
And the second Saturday, it's $1. So again, if you have never visited this museum, please come out for $1. You'll love it so much that you'll become a member and be back over and over.
And the second Saturday is great because it's geared specifically towards Winonans. That's our audience. That's we want to come out for that.
And we have it thanks to a generous grant from the Minnesota State Arts Board.
Thank you. I'm so glad you said that because I'm a board member. They flog me if you don't. So, and we'll be back in just a minute. Thanks for tuning in. Good.
You want me to help put you in the state attorney general's office?
I do.
There's something that I need in return.
Name it.
Taylor Mason. I want them in a cell.
Take them out.
This I do.
Get with it, people. Have fun storming the castle.
New episodes, only on Showtime.
Call HBC to get Showtime Premium Pack.
Dinners, clothes, cars.
From the producers of 90 Day Fiancé. He's a 60-year-old millionaire.
Age is just a number.
She's a 21-year-old hostess.
I'm not used to being around rich people.
She's a successful investor.
My net worth is $50 million.
He lives with his parents.
What she doesn't know doesn't hurt her.
Are they in it for love?
I could get my heart broken.
Or money?
I am all or nothing.
It's the series everyone will be talking about. Marrying Millions. All new Wednesdays at 10 on Lifetime.
No matter how you connect, HBC delivers fast, reliable internet and secure Giga-Home Wi-Fi throughout your home for intense gaming, easy sharing, and buffer-free streaming on every device all at once. With local experts ready to help. Connect to faster internet. Connect to Giga-Home Wi-Fi. Connect to now. Call or click hbci.com to upgrade your internet today.
Henry Heinz was the first to use clear bottles to show his product's quality.
This is the future.
Milton Hershey supplied every U.S. soldier with chocolate in World War II.
It was so important to winning the war.
Ray Kroc turned one restaurant into an empire the size of a small country's economy.
You never know where that moment of inspiration is going to strike.
The impact was enormous.
The Food That Built America, a mini-series event, premieres Sunday, August 11th at 9 on History.
And we're back with Nate Nelson, who is taking over Winona from Tree Dome Productions. Tell us a little bit about Tree Dome for some folks that may not know you. I think there are two probably left in Winona that haven't heard about Tree Dome yet.
Well, so we started about roughly 2 or 3 years ago, where me and a bunch of other local artists started working together, and then we decided to create what is essentially like a multimedia entertainment production house. If we're talking technical terms here.
I love it. Wait, say that slower and as nonchalant as you just said it. A what?
Multimedia entertainment production house,
Okay.
which is too wordy, so we just say we do things because it's way easier.
Otherwise known as Memphis on the Mississippi, right? Okay.
I mean, I guess. But so we work with local artists to do bookings, do shows. I'm personally a photographer and videographer, so that's a lot of what I do is music videos, show photography, stuff like that. We have designers on the team. We have a studio and record store in downtown Winona. So we just try to kind of do as much as we can for the local music community.
One-stop shopping for the music community.
Kind of like a DIY record label. So.
Okay, cool. And you've got so many things coming up that you may have to look down at your calendar. I mean, literally, you have a show probably every other day coming up in Winona. But the big show that we'll plug at the end is the Shutdown 3rd Street, which won't happen until September. Mm-hmm. But talk to us about August. What's coming up in August?
Yeah, so August is pretty booked packed. So we're talking just right off the bat, August 3rd, we're going to have Sheep for Wheat at Island City starting at 7 p.m. On August 8th, we're going to have Work and Reuben over at Ed's. On the 10th, we're going to have Green Top, Wyatt Moran, and somebody else, which we haven't announced yet, at our studio, downtown Winona at 164 East 3rd Street. Later that day, we're also going to have Illica Ward playing at
they're so good.
Islands. Oh, they're fantastic.
Yeah.
And then
that's Jake Illica and what's...
Jake Illica and Joel Ward.
Joel Ward, okay.
So, and it's been a while since they've played a good duo set in town, so it's going to be nice getting back to the brewery. On the 15th, we've got a show at Ed's, which is still to be announced.
Okay.
We're keeping it secret.
I love those secret shows.
There's so many bands that come through, we can't announce them all at once, right?
Okay.
And then we've got Colby Kent and the Stomping Ground playing on Saturday at Island City, followed by the next week, we have a big show at Island City on
What's
Friday.
That date?
The Colby Kent?
Yeah.
That's the 17th.
Okay.
So Saturday the 17th. And then on August 23rd, we're going to have Early Eyes come back and play a show at Island City with Pretty Beggar. And then August 24th at Ed's is going to be our Shutdown 3rd Street pre-party, which that's another lineup that we're kind of holding close to our chest.
Now, what is this Shutdown 3rd Street thing?
So this is our second year.
Why do you want to shut down 3rd Street?
Just to inconvenience people, really. But no. So it was kind of an idea that we came up with last year that we wanted to do a community-minded festival. We love the festival scene. We go to Midwest Music Fest, Great River every year. But we wanted to find a way to kind of put everything in one box and create a festival that's free, accessible, and kind of covers a whole wide gamut of different arts. So this year, we're coming back for our second year. It's on Saturday, September 21st. Starts at noon, runs till 1 a.m. the next morning.
Wow.
And so we're actually expanding our lineup this year. We're going to have 6 stages with more than 24 bands, including local favorites like Karate Chop Silence, Swashbuckler, and Sheep for Wheat. And Mike Munson too, he's going to be there. We've got some good up-and-coming bands from Minneapolis like Coyote Kid, formerly known as Bear in the Mainsail. Bad Bad Hats are coming down.
Oh, they're amazing.
We've got Yam House, who's just coming off of a big performance at Basilica Block Party. We've also got some other little surprises. We've only announced, maybe 19 of the bands so far. So
and you'll have a big stage in the street, and then you're spilling over into all the bars and Island City. And,
So right on Main Street, we're going to be closing 3 blocks.
On 3rd Street, not on Main Street.
3rd Street.
Right.
I mean, it's not shut down Main Street.
Yeah.
Right on 3rd Street, we're going to close down 3 blocks, and so we'll have a big art fair with more than 50 vendors this year. We'll have a big main stage with a bunch of bands. Over at Island City, we're going to have our second main stage with another 6 bands. We're also doing an exclusive...
Can you have 2 main stages? Doesn't that seem... It might be almost main stage?
Well, I mean, our goal was to have places where people, if they're not a fan of one band, can go to the other, but also to make sure that there's always music going on. There's never a point in the entire thing.
As soon as there's a changeover, you head to the next. Got it.
And so that'll be a whole separate, that's a whole new thing this year. We're also working closely with Island City. We're going to have our own festival beer this year called the Shutdown Saison, so keep your eye out for that.
Okay.
And then we've also got another 2 side stages in the street, one in the street and one over at Blooming Grounds. And then around 9 o'clock, when everything wraps up in the street, we all head down to Ed's and Broken World for some more tunes.
That's amazing. And all free, right? Except for the food and the stuff you might buy from the craft vendors.
Yep. And this year we're thinking and playing around with adding a new VIP package. Because it's a free festival, we're not going to make anybody pay to go in. But if you do want to support the festival, you can buy a t-shirt, a mug, and get a free beer at Island City and pay $30, kind of like a ticket.
Or you could just sponsor ahead of time.
That's true.
Yes. Go to treedome.org.
Treedomemn.com.
Okay, .com. Whoa. You are for profit. All right. And really do think about supporting these guys. I mean, they are the next wave of the music scene here in Winona, and it's really exciting to have them.
Yeah, and we've still got applications open for artist booths and sponsor booths all through August. So if you're interested in coming down and vending, or you have an idea of some kind of activity, we know we'll have people from Great River Shakespeare, Frozen River, MCA doing stuff downtown. So the more people we can get involved, the better.
That's great. And don't forget all of those dates at Island City, at Ed's, and at the Tree Dome shop and studio all throughout August. All that information's on their website. Make sure you check them out. And this is Nate Nelson, and thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
We'll be back in just a minute.
If your home is like mine, everything begins and ends on the internet. In fact, the average home now uses 7 wireless devices each day. Make sure you have the bandwidth for homework, live chats, and streaming with fast, reliable internet from broadband.
Power all your devices with HBC high-speed internet and get up to 1,000 megabits per second. Lightning fast internet that fits all your family's needs. So call or visit hbci.com today.
You want me to help put you in the state attorney general's office?
I do.
There's something that I need in return.
Name it.
Taylor Mason. I want them in a cell.
Take them out.
This I do.
Get with it, people. Have fun storming the castle.
New episodes, only on Showtime.
Call HBC to get Showtime Premium Pack.
Things have changed in crab fishing. They're letting the bad guys out early.
All is fair in the game of Bering Sea War.
If you're going to be safe, then go home. Safety out here is basically an illusion.
The competition doesn't crush you. The Bering Sea will.
Anything and everything is going to happen. Well, you know what? Bring it.
All new Deadliest Catch, Tuesdays at 9 on Discovery.
Businesses of all sizes demand results. That's why HBC provides digital solutions for every business, from startups and entrepreneurs to large corporations. HBC is local. Our team of customer service reps and business specialists are your friends and neighbors. HBC will take the time to understand your business and recommend a tailor-made solution. HBC delivers a competitive edge for a competitive price. Let HBC Business Solutions take your business to the next level. Call 888-474-9995 today.
Mom and I take on some of the nastiest places in our neighborhood.
If the home has good bones, we'll turn them into amazing spaces.
And we're just getting started.
Get out of my way, boys.
Oh my God.
Wow.
It's gorgeous.
Go ahead, toot your own horn. Toot, toot.
All new Good Bones, Tuesday at 9 on HGTV.
And we're here with Vicki English from the River Arts Alliance, one of the great arts organizations in town. And she's here to talk about their signature event, or one of their signature events, the Family Art Day. So
that's right.
Take it away, Vicki.
We're entering our 12th Family Art Day. I am so happy. This year it's Saturday, September 7th, which is still the first Saturday of September. But normally it's been on Labor Day weekend. This year, no. So it's a week after Labor Day weekend, September 7th, 10 to 2, free and open to the public. And it's not just for kids.
No.
It's for little kids, but it's also for bigger.
And it celebrates creativity in all forms, right? You have a little bit of everything.
Yes, we have really traditional things like drawing and painting, finger painting, and then we have some not so traditional things like maybe making your own book or your own puzzle or a mask. So the most popular thing, which I am 99% sure we're going to have, is the thrown pottery. And so that's always...
So you can sit at a potter's wheel and make yourself...
with the help of an experienced potter. So yes, our teachers are experienced, some are retired, some are active arts teachers, or they're professional artists.
Yes.
So
some of the best artists in town work this event, which is amazing.
Yeah, we have
a chance to sit down with Julie Johnston and Julia Crozier and so many of the amazing
Jill Craze and Plummer, so John Durfee. I mean, let's go down the list. So we've got the best.
And food trucks and things for you.
Yes. Usually we have Rubio's. It's very affordable. And people are also able to bring their own lunch and beverage. Certainly bathrooms are available. JC Pavilion, and
in
we
Lake
have
Park,
tents. Yes.
Right?
So it's rain or shine, but we have tents, and so it's a good time.
So it's a way for you to come out, share some creativity with those in your family, maybe even by yourself if you want to come down and learn how to do a few things.
And adults are encouraged to do this.
Well, I go every year and I'm amazed at how many people show up. It's really one of the signature beautiful creative events in town.
Yes, and I will say, again, it is free and open to all.
Thanks to a generous donation this year from
the Winona Community Foundation, local businesses, and individuals.
That's great. All right. Well, thanks, and we'll be right back in just a minute. Okay.